Hi everyone, it's Josh here for Draftmagic.com. Doing, as you can see, an M12 pre-release. These are expensive, but I can't wait to play the new set, and I'm sure you can't wait to watch some videos. So bite the bullet and play. We're gonna sort by rarity. I see some pretty ridiculous cards here already, though. I think we've opened the nuts. We've got Grave Titan and Inferno Titan. I also see this double mind control, which is pretty bonkers. Double Singer, yeah, okay. So this is a good pool, but it'll be fun. Angelic Destiny is a pretty sweet card as well, but I'm pretty sure we're not even gonna think about playing it. I mean, less white is just ridiculously deep. Um, let's take a look at the rest of black. Devouring Swarm, Mind Rot. I don't know if I want like double Mind Rot, but I definitely do like Mind Rot in sealed. Reassembling Skeleton, good card. Soren's Thirst, Blood Rage Vampire is alright. I think it's going to be more of a draft card than a sealed card, but we'll see. Bloodseeker's okay. Again, probably more of a draft card. And Distress is alright. Probably this is more of a sealed card, I would think, in order to deal with the bombs that are going to be running rampant. To go with the Inferno Titan, what do we have? Manic Vandals, okay. Goblin Grenade, it might be hard to make a Goblin Grenade work. Gotta play a bunch of goblins, none of which are all that good. So red actually doesn't look very deep outside of Inferno Titan. And, well, normally I'd play it anyways, but I do have this double mind control, so we'll take a look at what we have in blue. I've actually done one other of these pre-release events, and I did record it, but I just got a little puppy, and he makes recording difficult, so it did not turn out very well. Hopefully this will turn out a little better. Finish looking at blue. Right now he's sleeping, so it's not a big deal yet. He doesn't sleep forever, though. Cancel actually is probably pretty strong in a sealed environment. Oops. I didn't even see this as when I sorted for rares. And this guy's pretty good too. Garuk Sword. I played against him earlier on. I mean, he's expensive, but it's like you end up drawing a bunch of cards off of it. And he's pretty big himself. But again, we've got this double mind control and Grave Titan double Sengir Vampire, so I don't know if any other color can really top that. Mana Leak, Ponder. Phantasmal Bear is a card I think I'm going to be playing a lot in draft, but I don't know that it's necessarily good enough in sealed. Alluring Siren, good card. Merfolk Mesmerist, probably a better card in a pool that's lacking win conditions. I don't know that this is going to be one of those pools. Harbor Serpent is definitely. Alarm Clock. Master Thief. I'm not sure how good he is. I actually played him in the other event I did, and not once did I see an opponent play an artifact. So I kind of think he's more of a sideboard card. Turn to Frog, interesting card. Negate. Although I don't know if I need Negate with Double Cancel and Mana Leak. I don't even know if I need all three of those. Frost Breath I like, but I don't know that this is the right deck. I think you want to be more aggressive for Frost Breath. Unlike Sleep, which you just sort of throw in almost any deck, Frost Breath I think really wants you to be a bit more aggressive. And green, well, I mean, green has some good cards too. Garuk Sword, Overrun, Cudgel Troll, Double. This is like just a nutty pool. Rampant Growth, Arachnus Web. Lurking Crocodile is another good card. Even Naturalize in this format, it seems pretty good. There's a lot of targets for it on top of the usual suspects like um, pacifism and mind control, you have quite a few good auras, and one of which I've opened. It's a mythic, but I mean, I opened 3 mythics. Just as a side note, in case you didn't notice how lucky I am yet. Um, yeah, even at, I think uncommon, there's quite a few good. Even common, there might be a few good auras, but yeah, there's plenty of auras running around. So naturalize. This is probably a format where you're reasonably happy to main deck a naturalize. Got a Manolith here. Rusted Sentinel, actually, also decent card. I guess I should also look at white. Man, this pool is just nutty. Angelic Destiny. Timely Reinforcements is a card that I think is very strong. This guy's good. I got 2 Griffin Riders. I mean, I think this card's okay, but definitely needs some help. I don't know if I have enough. Okay, so white's out of the question. So, pretty sure it's just black-blue, but I mean, green is reasonably strong, and red has Inferno Titan. White has this card, which is actually, the more I look at it, the more nutty it seems. But is it better than 2 mind controls? And I think the rest of my blue is just better than the rest of my white. Yeah. Okay, I can't resist double mind control, and I definitely can't resist Grave Titan double Sengir Vampire. I don't think that's easily beatable. Don't know that there's anything worth splashing. Although I do have the help of Manolith. I don't even think that this pool is gonna need splashes. I think it's pretty strong. I guess the only thing is it's lacking. Well, it's not even lacking removal all that much. I have the double mind control, so with double mind control, I can't really be lacking removal. And I've got Soren's Thirst and Turn to Frog. All right, so let's see how we want to build this beast. I guess I am looking like I'm low on creatures, but I don't know if I'm really all that worried about that. I can just steal my opponent's creatures. So I actually don't even have that many cards to cut here. I'm thinking, I mean, right off the bat, I'm thinking that the main culprits, I don't know if that's the right word. Yeah, I'm not Turn to Frog. I'm looking at some combination of cutting either counter spells or something like Distress. Like, I think these are just a little bit too redundant. And even Frost Breath might be worth thinking about. I think it is. I don't know if this is a Frost Breath deck. I'm not looking to gain tempo all that much. Blood Rage Vampires aren't great, but I do need the creatures. I don't think I want Mesmerist. I just don't think it's necessary to have an alternate win condition. Yeah, okay, so Manolith, actually, I could just cut Manolith and go with this. I still think this might be a little bit too redundant. The Manolith probably isn't all that needed. I mean, ramping into Sengir Vampire or Grave Titan is nice, but I mean, without the fixing, a 3 mana ramp spell is a lot less. Without needing the fixing, the 3 mana ramp spell is a lot less alluring. I could throw in Master Thief as just an random, sometimes gonna get him card. maybe over negate or mana leak. I think I prefer mana leak to negate. I mean, cards like negate are good in a format like this, and it's typically been very good in sealed. I mean, most decks are going to be running some form of removal, but it's not necessarily like just for removal. I don't know if it's a main deck card because they only have so much. It's more for the cards like Overrun and Fireball and Mind Control. Like really, the game. There's a lot of good game-breaking cards that when people open, they shove into their deck, and so like almost no matter what, and so cards like Negate are good protection against game-breaking cards. A lot of the game-breaking cards are spells. That said, I have double cancel, so maybe I don't need the Negate. And like I guess I prefer to play Distress over Negate. I mean, Negate is protection from top decks, I guess, but Distress will whiff a whole lot less often than Negate will. And if you whiff with Distress, you're generally happy because their hand is full of lands anyway. I mean, Negate's probably a better top deck, but they fill a similar role in protection from bombs, and just Distress hits more of them more often, and same with the cancels. So I think I just go with this. I don't think I'm missing anything. I mean, Elixir, I don't know if this is an Elixir deck. I mean, it is controlling. I don't know how many cards I'm going to want to recycle into my deck necessarily. We've got the Ponder to smooth things out. And Summon's not exciting, but I think it's fine. I don't think this is a Bloodseeker deck. I mean, I guess I could throw the Negate in over, or the Elixir over something else. Yeah, that's not a very good card. Maybe Mind Rot. Maybe Mind Rot's better than something. Yeah, maybe playing 2 Mind Rot's gonna be better than, I don't know, Master Thief. I just really am impressed with Master Thief. The last sealed I did, I never saw one artifact across the table. I don't know if that's typical or not, but I think that it's definitely less than 50% of decks are going to be running artifacts. Maybe not, but like even then, it's just like one target, like a Rusted Sentinel, or just like a Manolith, and it's not even that exciting to steal a Manolith. It would be pretty huge to steal a Rusted Sentinel, but yeah, we're gonna go with this. Getting equipment would be a good game too, but we'll wait for sideboarding. I think I'll go with this. And mana, they're saying 9 swamps, 8 islands. Let me just see a little bit. So I have a lot of double blue and a lot of double black. What's more important? I mean, keeping up cancels, and then possibly also playing a blue spell, plus the Harbor Serpent, which wants to have more islands if it ever wants to attack against a non-blue deck. Yeah, I think I go with this 9/8 this way. I mean, yeah, I think it's fine. And I'll see you round 1. This is a pretty insane pool. And we definitely have some options if ever this looks like a bad, if ever looks like we have a bad matchup. Definitely have some options to switch our deck up a bit. I do think this is probably the best one, though. Although I definitely am unexperienced in the format, so we'll see. Round 1 coming up.